wanga uri mukwidza wakaoma nditi tichigwa kuti tirambe timire ndakuvona magrasi angotora kati hai nguva inovira unozvitaura handiti asi magoni very good ipapo handiti asi tikati haibodo nguva yachisvika manje handiti zuva rapera zuva ravira zuva raenda handiti kureva kuti tochiita zvamazuva ose zvamagara muchiita handiti chigariro chine handiti kana jehovha vari kufara kana jehovha vanenge vainyeso pamwe handiti muchibve mupedza panapa kapa muchiinda kwenyu kune hondo kako handiti hai handei nayo totekaundonga
6 zasadza nyatsokwana dzapa chi
ainyangu iri pamberi
hai chiregai kutaura savakurusu ngatipindei imomo 5
4 3
2
1 mukuru ndo panomira manja
kana jehovha anofara chiona zvakadai
ini kumba ndine tuzikuru katikwa uya
ko mangalisi wasara namatapirika mapotatu
Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, welcome to another episode of the Weekend Lockdown, live from my kitchen. It's been a crazy week. Zimbos refused command fasting. Tambawoga said, sorry guys. And like an annoying ex, the US dollar is back. But first, the US dollar, aka real money, is back. And so is the panic that's associated with it. This week, John Bonnotes Mangudya and Mtupesen Ngube brought back their bad cop, worst cop routine as they dropped a couple of shock announcements. 2% went first when he announced that civil servant salaries were being adjusted upwards by 50% with immediate effect. Additionally, all civil servants would be paid an allowance of 75 USA per month. Wait a minute, the average civil servant salary is like 1.3 thousand Zimkwacha. So 50% of that is like 650. That's all you're adding. And you want to use words like with immediate effect. Like secondly, did you not just say an allowance of 75 USD per month? I thought you said that the user was not legal tender anymore. While we were still confused about all this, our boy Panonetsa appeared from nowhere like Randy Orton and introduced a foreign currency auction trading system. Foreign currency trading auction system. He introduced an auction. What's happening? What's a foreign currency auction system? Is it like ABC auctions but for big? We don't know much yet, but from the press statement, here's the 3 top things that we think you should know. The fixed rate of 1:25 is being abolished for an auction system. So watch the rate go there. The auction will be held every Tuesday and the rate will be announced on Wednesday. To bid on the auction, you need $50,000 US. Like my comrades, all establishments are to display prices of goods and services in Zim dollars and US dollars at the ruling auction rate of the week, which means you can now use your user to buy milli-meal comrades, if you can find it. The third point is the most important, because we all know what that means. No one's going to be accepting bond notes anymore. It's like asking someone what they want between a picture of money and actual money. As usual, we have a lot of questions, like where is this allowance coming from? There's about 300,000 civil servants in Zimbabwe. So if you're giving them each 75 US dollars, that is about 22.5 million USA per month. It will vary from Kuda's pocket or from Delicious EcoCash, maybe from a Hungarian account. But the bigger question that was bothering us is how a civil servant's going to get their precious 75 US dollars, because we all know that cash withdrawals are out of the question. George Charamba was quick to provide an answer. Apparently, it will not come in the form of notes, but in the form of a purchasing electronic card. So it's not cash. Comrades, If it moves like RTGS and quacks like RTGS, it most definitely is RTGS. Yangoiswa can remix something. So let's call this one RTGS Nostro. And now a word from our sponsors.
Jojo.
of prayer and fasting this week. And most Zimbos were like, we were already fasting, so we'll find something to eat. So Zimbabweans protested. Okay, well, it was a very innovative protest. It's more of a stay at home and eat eggs demo.
Amazon. Now we are going to command fasting ne command prayer ishande kwatini. Isusu atishande nezvaunodero wanzwa. Hapana mpaka wamboona devil achikumbira maChristians kuti vamunamatira azviite. Zvokuti tisazviita ndezvokunyepa hatikuzviteereri. Iwewe Auxilia na Collins kumba kweimugara munotodya izvo zvimakaguta. Moda kuti tipe nenzara. Iwo Emerson unofanira kuti utange watendeuka.
And the command fasting. It's such a Zimbabwean demo though, because you can stay in the luxury of your home, not get beaten nema soja, and still eat your breakfast. Win-win. Plus, you know it's a truly Zimbabwean protest because pane Russian sausage ne stony ginger beer. Truly patriotic. So yeah, basically only ED did his day of fasting, even though soldiers and cops were turning people away from Harare CBD. Well, he was joined by one other person. Apostle Chiwenga had some helpful prayers to share with ED.
This is my suggestion, people of Zimbabwe. Let us pray that God protects our people from the president.
Yes.
We need the protection from the army. We need the protection from the CIO.
Yes.
We need the protection from the police.
Yes.
That is a better prayer to make. Mwari tokumbirawo kuti mutichengetedze kubva kuna Mnangagwa.
Chokwadi.
Help us, God, protect us, Lord, from the hands of the army.
Yes.
They have AK-47 rifles. We have nothing to fire at them back. Help us, Lord, against the heartless and the flinty, cold-blooded members of the CIO and members of the military intelligence department.
Yes.
They are abducting our sisters and our brothers.
Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. I think Apostle Chiwenga was praying for protection from ED and from Kazembe ×2 and from his Sazita, the VP. Anyway, ED went on to make an emotional plea for forgiveness during the not-so-national prayer day. He prayed,
"Forgive us for every act of injustice or corruption that has made the poor to suffer or the innocent to die."
No, Emerson, you can't pray against yourself, Ka. You guys are the injustice and corruption, so don't waste your breath. There's no miracle needed here. Just stop the injustices against women. Stop the looting of our wealth by your children and your ministers. Stop your government's evil of abducting and abusing women and then arresting them. The buck stops with you. There ain't no divine intervention for this.
Okay, revision yedu. Saka like I was saying, it can be any one of you and kana washika pa position yakadaro iyoyo. Chinoitika. Iwe
yatoti pachirungu throw one under the bus. So munotanga mandidzinga. Yayopisa. Kupisa mapepa nawo nemaredi. Kana ku social media.
ikana zvadaro. And then
nobva ndanotsvaga zvimaloya zvangu zvinondimirira kuti nyaya iyi ndiiwine ndonozvitora kuopposition.
Yes.
But manje mazuva nezvaitika izvi.
Yeah, izvinezvi ka vanhu vava ndopa vari kutoda mari havamboramba kukurepresentirai handika. Yes, go on.
Kazvadavo zvese zvapera movement regerera. Movement pafutsiri wetenda.
Yes. Saka ngatichiita ifast handika.
Mobva mandisunga.
Mali yako opposition ndobva ndawina.
Yes.
Movement regerera mundi pametenda. Zvobva dzachena zvakare.
Mali yako opposition ndowina.
Mobva ndisunga futi mundi patenda. Zvobva dzachena zvakare.
Maloya amwe opposition.
Mobva ndipa futi metenda.
Right. Saka apa weekend kutera ndorugenda basi bebasi.
Ndakazvitaura.
In this week's Catch and Release segment, charges have been brought against Danish $1 million mask Nguaya for involvement in the Draxgate scandal. We know it's catch and release because the charges are clearly designed to fail. I mean, just from the photos available on social media, I think this guy knows enough important people never to spend a night in prison. He also really likes to show off his success curve. Who needs to tuck in your shirt when you've got millions of dollars of taxpayers' money to eat? If you want us to believe that this is actually justice taking its course, then why is Delish the only one to have been arrested so far? Was Obadiah, DJ Biscuit, Moyo not involved? Did the Finance Ministry's own PermSec, Guva Matanga, not approve these payments? And what about this video saying that Drax had donated $60 million to Zim to help with the fight against COVID?
I'm happy that after my personal appeal to drugs, they've done a tremendous donation to support the mobilization effort we are making currently. They have donated US 60 million, yes, to us to procure medicines and equipment, and also they've donated a number of drugs, and it's just part of the drugs we are donating for these people.
Are we also arresting the president? Because he also seems to have been in the know. Classic case of catch and release. If you've had enough of government looting of COVID resources, then join the hashtag Open COVID Contracts campaign by Magamba, Zimcod, and Transparency International Zimbabwe. We're demanding an end to looting of COVID resources, as well as openness and transparency in all COVID contracts and tenders by government. Follow the hashtag and these handles for more updates about how you can get involved in the campaign as it rolls out. In everyone's favorite new series, How to Destroy the Opposition, more people have left Chamisa's MBC alliance. The Harvest House owners say Kupe must leave, and Morgan Changirai must be turning in his grave. ZANU-PF 2, democracy 0. As the saying, I can't breathe, and the Black Lives Matter movement spreads across the world, as Africans, we must also say the names and remember the lives of Black Africans murdered by our own police. While George Floyd's cause is rightfully taken up globally, we're too often silent about those closer to home. Since COVID-19 started, a number of Africans have been murdered by the very state security meant to protect them. Have we really broken from our colonial past? Or are our police and military systems still imbued with the racism that places the least value on working class Black lives? We must fight to dismantle our own oppressive police systems too, because we need justice and we need change. We remember Collins Khoza. We remember Tina Ezekwe. We remember Yasin Hussein. We remember Paul Munakopa. Thanks for joining us on the Weekend Lockdown. Follow Magamba TV on social media. I've been Comrade Fatso. You have been the people. This has been the Weekend Lockdown. Thank you. Regandichke Mayusa. Futsek.